Washington. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Arizona Cardinals and the Seattle Seahawks. 2 weeks have come and gone. It's off to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Here we go. 10 Loba. 59. Got you. 6-6. Bullet high. Kill. Snap.
On 1st and 10. Brewer. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Aaron Donald able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. Here's Rashad Penny, first carry for the former San Diego State Aztec. He's at the 50, 30, the 20, 10, 5, and he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. A terrific run there by Penny, 83 yards. So that's about as long a non-scoring play as you're going to see from inside their own. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. A great play there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Seahawks take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be fielded at the 8. And he'll be taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
Check out. 290. 54. 99, sweetheart. Come on.
A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
On 2nd and 15 now. Luck. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 38. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. Andy Isabella was the intended target.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Protein spill.
Now Rashad Penny. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Let's go, D. Big series right here. We got to step it up.
On 2nd down, here's Penny. About 3 yards there to the 27.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
From the gun on 3rd down. Brewer tries to hit Jennings, and it's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. Jennings was the one he was looking for. That pick hurts a little extra because it was third down. You were already in field goal range.
You know what he's going to hear all night, all next week? Situational football. Understand what's going on, because you expressed it perfectly. 3 points were in their hip pocket. They had those. Now, those went by the wayside. You cannot make those kind of mistakes.
It's what you call a rookie mistake. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. A big run there, 29 yards and a first. Thought they were going to have him down a lot earlier, but he was able to shed that tackle.
Shows the value of the weight room, doesn't it? Shows the value of the attitude when you run the football. Don't go down easily. Break a few tackles, gain some additional yardage.
He's going to fire one deep over the middle. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Andy Isabella, his second touchdown on the season, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. PAT up and good by Rosas. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
Hey, Delta.
Looking to throw on second down. Brewer. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Blowing that play up, Roquan Smith as he gets the sack.
Now, you've been around me a long time now. You know on 2nd and inches, I love it when teams are aggressive and take a shot, but we just saw the downside to being that aggressive, didn't we?
Now you've given up on a pretty likely first down if they had run the football, and they need to come up with something here on 3rd.
Set. 60 yards. Hey, foxtrot, foxtrot.
Mike Part 9. You can't block me. You can't block me. You can't block me.
Go.
From the gun on 3rd down. Brewer going for the deep ball. Incomplete. Both players were there offensively and defensively, but it falls incomplete.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
And they finally take him down, but not before he reaches the 43. A big play that time out of Chubb. 51 yards on the ground. So forget about being backed up. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way across midfield. Now Love. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down. From the red zone now, Locke. Able to shake him off. But now he's swallowed up and taken down. Credit the sack to Shaquem Griffin. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go.
Hey, watch it, watch it.
Give him 4 yards there, but still in a big hole. 3rd and long.
Hey, Charlie.
3rd and long. It's locked. Going for it all. And Isabella, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Cardinals have taken the lead. Rosas good with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken at the 3. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Here we go. At their own 30-yard line.
Down.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they're coming off a 3 and out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Mike is 59. Mike to 59.
Ready?
Now it's Penny running right. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
To throw on 3rd down. Brewer. And that will be incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
44-yard punt, return of 9. And the Cards will take over, 1st and 10. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have, and think back to our meeting with the head coach, and we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
54. Mike 54. Watch twist, watch twist, watch twist. Twist, twist. Check.
Strong right. 12.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Luck. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had the fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the first half. It's a 1st down. On 1st down, it's locked. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 32. And he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe. Andy Isabella was the intended target.
And Brandon, the passing game for both of these teams is going to be affected as the game goes along. It's not looking like the rain's going to let up anytime soon, so that might mean a few more wobbly passes and wide receiver slips. And this one winds up getting intercepted.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That's complete to DK Metcalf. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10.
Greystone, Travis.
59 Mike, 59 Mike. Check, 59. I got it.
SOS. Wow. General West.
36.
Penny. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. Second and 10 coming up.
6-6, pull it high.
To throw on second down. Brewer. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about.
Get ready.
Set. 60 Pittsburgh.
59, Mike to 59.
Protein spill.
Now a handoff looking right. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29. The last run good for 2. Here's second and 8. Now they try the right side here. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
Penny, a first down carry. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. The run only got a yard. Here's second and 9.
Brings up second and 9 at the 19-yard
Bravo.
line.
Off the play fake. Brewer. He completes it to Boyd.
That's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter, 14-7. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. Give him 2 yards on that one. Second and goal now. Penny will try to punch it in. And he's going to be shoved back short of the goal line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Now a third and goal situation as this Arizona defense tries to stand tall once more. And he will not only not get the yard he needed, he goes the wrong direction. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And his kick is indeed good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone, get you 6?
This will be fielded at the 6. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
6
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Give him 16 yards there, and it's a Cardinals first down as well. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Locke. It's complete on the bubble screen. That's Vaughn. A huge play there on the screen pass. 47 yards. Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other, and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got him? Someone cover him. That type of indecision can open up to even more big plays.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Different story this time around. We had that huge gain, followed by a sizable loss here. They go with Chubb on second down. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. They lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. 3rd and 15 here after the 1st and 2nd down plays went in the wrong direction. Luck now to throw. This is caught. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. So a challenge coming down from the booth, and that's where these challenges come from, of course, in the final 2 minutes of the half.
Yeah, now we're going to New York, right? That's command central for the officials. They'll talk, they'll take a look at it, communicate with the referee at the game site, and issue a final decision because they do have the final call now.
And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. That's 3 touchdown passes now for Andrew Luck. And the Cardinals push further out in front.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 40.
Mike 5'9",
Off play action. Brewer looking deep for Jennings. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to. And if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now.
Let's go, D. 11B. Slam, slam, slam. I got him, man. I got him.
Hey, check.
Switch.
Hey, check.
Lucky.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Luck. The pass complete to Hakeem Butler. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. A run for Nick Chubb. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. And again, it's Chubb. Fighting through. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
Hurry, hurry! Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
Throwing on 3rd down. Love. This one caught by Isabella. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down. The defense loves to hang their hat on that, don't they? You get a guy that catches the ball, but you stop him for no gain.
Without a doubt, because they're also used to trying to catch people after the catch, and they miss. And that turns into what? A huge play. We've seen it so many times. In this case, though, catch was made, put down right on the spot.
43 yards on the punt, 7-yard return, and it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Looking to throw on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 1st down Seattle on a pickup of 13.
Come on, set. AC. X3. 218, chop.
Under 10. Under 10. 10.
Hey, high 7. Yep.
Motion.
On the ball. Go.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this is caught inside the 5. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf. His 5th touchdown now on the year. As they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. The extra point up and good. And the lead is down to a field goal. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession. That was punt the football, because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right? Maybe milk some clock, limit the possessions. In this case, they might want to do the same thing, but control the game offensively. Put together some 1st downs, put together a drive, and keep it away from them.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Back to throw, Love. That ball complete to Isabella. 3rd and 2, Love. And he finds his man, that's Butler. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 12 yards to pick up. Good enough for an Arizona first. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line.
Like how they started the third quarter here. They forced a punt on the first drive, and after this sack, it looks like they'll be forcing another one as well.
Absolutely. Maybe got their second win coming out of the locker room. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Now Chubb running right. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Following the penalty, Chubb. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Nick Chubb, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Cardinals push further out in front. PAT up and good by Rosas. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken at his 4. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. First down, Seattle on a pickup of 13.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
10 Lobo. Hey, Orbit.
Fellas, let's set a tone.
Mike spot 9, Mike spot 9. You're not ready. You're not ready. Mike, check, 59.
Smooth.
They can't hang with us.
Check, 15.
On first down, Brewer. He gets this one to Boyd. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit.
Let's go.
A good down to possibly take a shot, and in fact, they'll come up with an empty backfield on 2nd and inches.
Watch the pass. Watch the pass.
59 Mike. Check, 59.
Let's go.
2nd down and inches. Got a man on the right sideline. It's Boyd. A gain there of 30 big ones.
Ready. 15 line. 15 line.
That's the end of the third quarter with the score Cardinals 27, Seahawks 17.
Ready. 90 Wolf. Recon 132 fighter.
3 down.
Hey, Delta. Hey, Jet.
52. 52's the mic.
Watch the run.
Shoot.
Throwing on first down. Brewer. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. Sione Taki came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
Topper.
Mike 52. Hey, let's get this. Hey, Mike 52. Bring it.
Ready.
Looking to throw. Brewer. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Tyler Boyd, the former Pitt Panther, was the target. And it's 3rd down. I guess they're in a situation now, 4th quarter, where they're forced to take some.
That could possibly seal this one.
And the Seahawks on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 19.
Hey, Charlie.
Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21.
From the gun, Brewer. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. And this one is right through. And this is back down to a 7-point game. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
And he is going to be taken down inside the 5 at the 4-yard line.
Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, Brandon, pace comes into play now because they've got the advantage. They've got the football, but they've got to be very careful about what speed they're going to play. You know, my music teacher back in New Paltz, Mrs. Bythema Bagley, used to say, don't go prestissimo when you really want to go largo. And what she meant by that is don't go too fast when you really want to go at a nice, slow, deliberate pace.
I am speechless. I am without speech.
And this is why the head coach gets paid the big bucks. Look at where they are in this situation, partner. Do you throw the ball here in a long-distance situation? Do you run it again and trust your defense and make sure you take care of the ball and punt it away? What kind of options?
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 15. And he'll be down at the 6-yard line. When you're on your own 1-yard line like they were, oftentimes you're thinking just run on any down, get some space there. They elect to throw it. It cost them.
You get the sense that they were banking on the element of surprise, right? Everyone expects you to run it there. Let's take a shot. Let's throw it, try and create some space, some room, and it went awry, didn't it?
And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal.
You.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Penny. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Only a yard there, and that'll bring us to 3rd and goal.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
Back to throw. Brewer completes it to Jennings. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. They're able to hold him to 3 there, and that leads to a 4th and goal. Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal.
Check 26, check 26.
General West. Hey, Haywood.
Yeah. Mike, check, 59. Hey, here I come.
Get it.
On 4th down, Brewer nowhere to escape, and he goes down. They could not contain Kenny Clark as he gets home for the sack. A breakdown by the O-line at the worst possible time. 4th and goal, and it leads to a sack.
And I can just see it now. On the sidelines, they're telling the quarterback, you've got to get rid of it somehow, some way. At least get it in the end zone and give us a chance. If we throw an interception, so what? A sack? We didn't even have a chance.
18 on that one, and the Cardinals have a 1st down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Chubb. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. The run defense, they have been porous at times today, but not that last go-around.
No, they really tightened it up, didn't they? They finally got themselves a win because all game long we've seen them get gashed. This time they played their responsibilities, played their keys, and made a nice stop.
The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. After that run, still a good amount of meat on the bone here for this third down play. Can you envision them putting this in the air?
Totally. I mean, look at who he has under center right now. If you can't trust him with the football, you can't trust anyone. And frankly, to me, I want the ball down the stretch. Get the first down, keep it in the hands of my offense. I don't want to turn it over to them and rely on my D.
Long. Able to find Isabella. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A Cardinal first down on a gain of 13. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. Here's Luck. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Jadeveon Clowney make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Another try after the first down sack. Luck. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 21. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman?
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
With the Eagles?
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe it was against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct.
5.
59. Mike 59. Let's go. Let's get this ball back for the offense. Let's go. 59 Mike. 59 Mike. Check.
They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
He's back to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Aaron Donald in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. Back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down. That would have been a tough catch, but in this 2-minute drill, those are the ones you really hope your guys come up with.
Yeah, you don't want your guy to be able to take the out because it was a tough catch. You needed him to come up with that one, because if he does, it alters the perspective of this 2-minute drill, doesn't it?
Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down.
Check 52's the mic. Check 52's the mic. I'm here all day.
On 4th down, Brewer. And that is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation.
Come on, set. 70, Indy.
Here we go, D. Here I come. Hatchet. Deuce.
Back to throw. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Hey, wahoo! Ready?
He'll look to throw. That one going to be complete to David Moore. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 22 yards there, a 1st down. Working the sideline there. Good route, good catch. First down, and he gets out of bounds.
Yeah, you have to like the play calling because you have to run some guys down the middle of the field to draw some of the defenders away. They can't just let them guard the sideline exclusively. That's how it's going to work. Sidelines and incompletions to use the clock.
That's caught by Jennings. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts, as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Hey, Echo.
Check, 59.
Operating from the gun. Brewer. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he can't hang on to it. That would have sealed it. Instead, second down. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here? Or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted.